Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to High Top Sports Network special presentation of the second annual Western Pennsylvania Softball All-Star Game. Josh Rettengost and Connor Swartz here. And we are underway. The first inning over as that ball smacked towards right field and over the fence for a home run. So we missed two in the first inning there, Connor, but we got that one.
Yeah. About time we catch one.
So that'll make it, 4-0 here. That's Team Black, I believe, or Gold. One of the two. I got rosters. They're over there. Not anywhere near my hands. But I'm going to grab them. I'll be right back.
4-1.
Yeah, 4-1. All right, I'm only sweating mildly profusely right now. And on the mound right now for, let's check it out here, Team, this will be Team Gold is pitching. And that is, well, I don't know, actually. She's not on there. That's Rachel Band from Armstrong. Oh, there she is. Team Black is pitching. Team Gold at the plate. So Team Gold up 4-1 here in the top of the second. And the All-Star Game format is limited to 3 runs each inning, so kind of keep it moving, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And a couple of home runs for Team Gold in that first inning. Can't see the umpire. A little black, what is that, a tarp, I guess? Our hitters, you know, it's kind of for the pitcher back there, so there's no distractions. But it's kind of, I can't see, we're kind of on an angle here.
Yeah.
And that one fouled back to the screen. At the plate right now is number 14 from, that's not Burrell's uniform. Is that Chartiers Houston? Oh, is it Burrell? I can't tell. Oh, it is, maybe. It's tough to see. It doesn't look blue. No, that is. I think that was Burrell's. Well, we know coming up now, number 2, Maddie Cavanaugh from South Fayette. And drawing a walk down there, I believe that was, in fact, number 14. Well, there's a bunch of 14s on this team. They're wearing their own uniforms, you know, so it's kind of difficult. I can't tell what it says on the front of hers. There's a 14 from Newcastle, they're red and black. There's a 14 from Burrell, they're blue and white. And that actually looks purple, so I really can't tell. That one fouled out of play, left side. Oh, I think our camera got moved a touch there on that foul ball. Kind of, it's not actually bad. Kind of got moved up a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to let it hang there for a second. Wow, look at the nice blue sky out there. It's only 90 degrees at game time. And they started early. So we got 90 degrees on the thermostat. That's a thermostat and a thermometer together, if you were wondering.
Okay.
Made it up. Patented.
Mm-hmm.
So 4-1, Team Gold in front. And that ball popped up. It's going to stay in play and grabbed at third there. Nice catch by number 14. So coming up right now from Chartiers Houston, number 2, Ella Ritchie. Wow, they have all the commitments too to where these girls are going to be playing softball. That's pretty cool. And a shot toward the hole, long throw, not going to get there in time. And an infield single for Ritchie. Oh, I feel like some of these girls are wearing their club uniform. That's what it is. That's why I was confused. Well, I'll tell you what, man. That's really throwing a monkey wrench in me identifying people.
Yeah.
So I guess I better pay attention. Keep the one part of my headphones off so I can hear the PA.
Yeah.
And we'll get the scoreboard up there for you in a split second. And this game is coordinated by Plum head coach Phil DiLeonardo. Thanks to Coach for the hospitality and making sure we had everything we needed when we got here. And, of course, for keeping us in the loop with rosters and where the girls are going to play in college. That ball in the dirt by Ban. And a changeup right there down the line, but that's going to be foul.
Just tell me to do it. As long as you get one good pick of juice.
And pitch in the dirt. Runners will advance. Throw down to third. Not in time. So Team Gold with runners on second and third now. And 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Wait, this is the top of the second inning. No, that can't be right. Bottom. Because Team Gold. Oh, I'm confused.
It's the bottom.
It is the bottom. I know that, but it's Team Gold's hitting.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. That's what it is. We'll get it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I like it that they're black and gold. Ground ball, 2-hopper to third, fired across, and that'll be out number 3 as Team Gold puts one more across here. 4-1 as we head to the top of the third inning here at the second annual Western Pennsylvania Softball All-Star Game here at Plum Senior High School in Plumboro. Home of Pat McAfee, of course.
There you go.
Made a very generous donation a couple years back to the athletic programs here at Plum. And I wonder if Pat Mac got the concession stand food truck down here. They got a food truck this year, Connor. Last year, no food truck.
Yeah.
Moving on and moving up.
I have to take a closer look at that later.
I'm surprised you haven't already taken a closer look at it.
I thought about it on the way in.
Hey, man, it's an all-star game. It's a much more relaxed atmosphere, so feel free.
Yeah.
And if they have any very ice-cold drinks over there, you can help your boy out.
Gotcha.
But I did leave my wallet in the car.
Of course you did.
That's what my dad said the other day. I was like, hold on, let me get my wallet. And he goes, there's something I never heard before. And I was like, all right. Yeah. I don't know why I made him sound like a pirate. Arg. There's something I never heard before. My father moonlights as a pirate on the Allegheny River.
Here you go.
Pulling over fishing boats. Give me all your bass. Boy, it is warm out here. I'm telling you, I got to look it up last year. I feel like it was about the same. It was like 90 degrees at game time.
Yikes.
And tell you what, it's going to be getting a little close here. All right.
Sure that.
I like that guy. It's way too hot. Yes, it is, sir. Agreed.
Absolutely.
So Gigi Stanek from Mount Pleasant. She is going to Pitt Johnstown to play ball next year. And she's got the high school uni on there one more time. As I mentioned, some of the girls wearing their club uniforms. And that one fouled away by Stanek down the right side and out of play. And that one gets a piece of Stanek down low on the foot, I think. She is all right. So Rachel Mann from the Armstrong Riverhawks going to get a chance to hit here. Whoops, I just closed all the windows. That's great. Man, I hate when I do that. And Van fouls it back, and our camera definitely moved that time.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Yeah, we're over to the right now.
Oh.
So I learned to send him like 17 emails. Okay. But I like that. I ran into Maya and Mom at the River Trail the other day. Yeah, Maya's actually house sitting for us on the way to the beach. House sitting. Outer Banks. I know.
All right. Well, we'll see how many times I have to get up and do that. I was looking around. I thought I had, didn't we have zip ties and stuff at that South Williamsport West Shamokin game?
I thought we did.
Oh, we do have some in there. How about her?
Hey.
And Van fights another one off, fouling it to the screen. There's some zip ties. I'll get that between innings. Oh, there's a bunch in there. All right, well, that camera's going to end up going nowhere here. As soon as I get this situated. And Van, after a good at bat, draws a walk, so 2 on for Team Black here in the top of the third. And J.C. Hillensburg coming up from South Park, and she will be at W&J next year, continuing her athletic career. What are they, the Presidents? I think their mascot's the Presidents or something. Washington and Jefferson, it would make sense.
Yeah.
People are like, how come you don't know that, sports boy? I don't know everything. I had a guy one time, this was before High Top, whenever I was just at Leader Times, I had my camera, and I'm there covering the game. I can't even remember. I was at West Shamokin. This guy looks at me and goes, "Hey, you camera boy." And I was like, I guess. Camera boy?
Wow.
It was like kind of insulting a little bit. I'm like, no, I'm cameraman.
Is that your official title there?
Hey, you camera boy. I was like, maybe? And another strike there. That's 3 straight. And going down with the strikeout there. So Adina Rosen coming up now from Fox Chapel. And she will be, oh, it doesn't, she said no commitment on there, so don't know what her future plans may hold in terms of softball. So for some of these girls, I mean, for every one of these girls, it's their last high school game.
Yeah.
Technically a high school game. It's an all-star game, but, you know, they're high school graduates now. But a cool event here, I think. It's nice to have, trying to slap that one the other way and beat it out down the line was Rosen, but she misses. But I think it's cool to have an event like that for softball. You know, there's the Cager Classic, I feel like is probably the best well-known high school all-star game around these parts, WPIAL type area. And a wild pitch there, and in safely at third. And Van also advances to second there, so a chance here for Team Black in the top of the third inning. But it's cool. I like high school all-star games. It's a good idea. And it gives the kids, you see it more in basketball, I feel like, than any other sport. There's one in volleyball, which we've broadcasted, called the We Serve First Classic. And Rosen slaps it foul down the third baseline. And I'm not sure if there's a PIHL hockey all-star game. I believe there is. Yeah, there is. There definitely is. There's no football all-star games around here that, like, similar to this. Like, there's, you know, the big 33s and stuff that you're playing in other states and whatnot. But strike 3 as the changeup goes across and Rosen doesn't pull the trigger, so 2 down. So coming up here in the 13 spot of the order from Carmichael's High School, Katie Waggett, a catcher. She is going to Penn West, California. And that'll be the end of the inning as she is retired. And Team Gold still holding that 4-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the third here on High Top Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in.
I did. I thought Jimmy Armstrong was right. Yeah, right? 27 years, that's a long time.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I know the story. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That was a horrible story, that's for sure.
Leading off and batting 10 in the lineup for Team Gold. From South Moreland, number 5, Michaela Edley.
So leading off for Team Gold from Westmoreland. I think that's what he said. It's hard to read. I mean, I have problems reading anyways, but
Yeah.
said Westmoreland, right? Or Southmoreland. What do you say? Southmoreland? Oh, here we go. Yeah, Michaela Etling. She is going to UNC Pembroke. Oh, interesting. Going out of state there.
It's hard enough the ones I do know.
And that one, a little one hopper to second, tossed over, and first out on the board.
Batting 11 from Seton LaSalle, number 5, Gianna Ferrari.
Gianna Ferrari. Coming up now for Team Gold in the 11 spot.
Lexington Haynes is scoring.
It's really not that bad.
I love how you just said that. Think of what we used to do all weekend. No joke.
And a long throw there, but made. Nice play down at third. 2 away quickly here.
Batting 12 from Fraser, number 13, Grace Vaughn.
And coming up from Fraser now, Grace Vaughn.
I'm just saying, they're just sitting here being unused right now. It would have been way better if I had a cart that didn't have a flat tire. I'm not saying. He's on his own. Our season's over. I'm no longer. Yeah, we're this year. I'm no longer responsible. Throw it, DD! Okay, every spring. No, but he's here. I have been here for 3 springs.
And another foul ball down the line. Left field line that time.
I think that's all I got. Technically, it's my second floor, but I've been here for 2 years. I started.
All right, there's your scoreboard. Look at those crazy logos I got there. Team Black and Team Gold.
Oh, wow.
Can't really read them, though. And that one popped back towards the stands and misses the bleachers. Trying to get these suckers to... No, that's not helping. Why didn't it come up like that? Oops, not that. Yeah. You can kind of... Oh, jeez, that's not what I wanted. Gigantic scoreboard and
Phil!
easy out there, so... 4-1 as we head to the bottom, or excuse me, the top of the 4th inning.
I wasn't done till like 9. I mean, in the whole year, I'm done like 9.
Huh? Yeah, there's Powerade over there. There's Gatorade. Mom has water.
So we both travel with football, and then so like I went to softball playoff game.
Oh. You want to go?
I was going baseball. He was
Leading off for South Park. One for Team Black from South Park, number 21, Kylie Eldridge.
we don't have
So leading off for Team Black here in the top of the 4th. She's from South Park. I'm going to find it at some point. Well, that's JC Hilligsburg, but I don't think that's her. She already hit. Oh, no. Kylie Metrick right below there. She's going to UPJ next year to play. And does not go for that outside fastball. A little dribbler, and that one's going to go foul. Well, strike three call. That was right at the letters, a little bit up in the strike zone, but the backwards K in your scorebook. So Riley Shaw from Baldwin, she is looking to possibly play at Slippery Rock. There's an undecided beside hers, so maybe she, has an offer from there, but has not decided.
Yeah.
Everybody else says yes. Well, nope. One no there. So it must be maybe their best offer, and maybe they're not playing there. I don't know. I'm not sure. I didn't ask Coach DiLeonardo about that. Yeah, I'll try and catch him.
Yeah.
Oh, I see snow cones, Connor.
Where?
Snow cones.
Oh, wow.
I think that's a get. And another quick out there, so. Coming up from Burgettstown, number 1 is Layla Sherman, and she will be pursuing an IBEW apprenticeship next year. Not playing softball in college, but good for her. Learn a trade. That's what I tell my kids. Save Dad some money. And that one rattled off the backstop there, foul ball. And laying off that low changeup right there. That will make the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss, so another clean inning there. 4-team gold.
And I go, he's been here the whole time. He goes, yeah. I go, where is he? It's gold. I was like, Mary was talking to herself. I'm eating my hot dog and I look to my left and she goes, I'm talking to myself. I go, I'm aware. She now thinks my hair is ugly. She was like, why did you do that to your hair? And I go, she goes, it has to be like that.
Thanks, Connor. Connor looking very annoyed that I asked him to go get me something cold and or a snow cone. I told him I'd pay him back. He did not look pleased. Bottom of the 4th, Team Gold coming to the plate. Oops. Hopefully that doesn't hit me in the head. Connor waiting in line. I can see him at the concession stand food truck. And he makes a move. He didn't even ask me what kind of snow cone I wanted. If he comes back with blueberry, I'm gonna kill him. Just kidding. I'm gonna eat whatever he brings back. It's really hot and I want to put ice in my mouth. And a play at shorts, hanging on the bag, and no, she pulled a foot there. Great try at first base, stretching out as best she could right there. Was Layla Sherman at first. And Isabella DiCarlo from Penn Hills will be batting now. And in there for a strike. On the mound again for Mount Pleasant is Gigi Stanek, who will be at Pitt Johnstown next year. So we got some teammates. See some Gannon, some UPJ. And slap toward the right side. Oh, and it hits the base runner, so that's an out. Lucky break there for Team Black. As running into that ground ball. Connor coming back with gigantic snow cones. Thanks, Connor. What flavor is this?
Pina colada.
Pina colada. All right.
Yeah. How about it?
Thank you, man.
Of course.
If you like pina coladas and snow cones at the game.
Ooh, there you go.
See? That was right off the top of the head.
Yeah.
Oh, man, these are good.
Mm-hmm.
Much needed.
Yeah.
And that's a base hit. I'm trying to the right side. As I tried to talk with some pina colada snow cone in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
To Ohio, number 1, Piper Ferris.
So Piper Ferris coming up. She will be playing at OU, Ohio University, next year. Shortstop from Burrell. Hey, it's an all-star game. I'm allowed to eat a snow cone on the air.
Absolutely.
Know what I'm
You
saying?
eat a snow cone whenever you want.
That's right. This is America.
Yeah.
And I'm an American.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I love snow cones.
Absolutely.
Nobody's going to stop my shine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What made you go with the pina colada, not like your traditional cherry or blueberry? Or
I don't know. I thought it might be interesting.
It's like coconutty, you know?
Yeah. I like it.
Oh, taking it right on the funny bone there. Those don't feel good. Her whole forearm, I guarantee, is numb right now.
Going to Kent State, number 2, Sierra Camacho.
I'm a big fan of the tropical flavors.
You like the tropical, like Starburst and Skittles and stuff?
Mm.
I'm a big fan of just putting ice in my mouth on a day like today.
Yeah, that works too.
I want to say Camacho homered. Wasn't she leadoff? I feel like she homered in the first inning. I can't remember.
Not today, but he's at Conference weekend. Yes.
So one away. Runners on first and third for Team Gold. Trying to add to their 4-1 lead. And Camacho, a hot shot, steps on third. Well, there was no force play there. Yeah, there wasn't a force play, so stepping on third there would have been great if there was a force play at third, but got the out at home. South Florida.
Wow.
Torrin Fulton, oh man, yeah, she's good. I saw her homer, I think 3 times in a game this year.
Huh.
South Florida, huh? Cool. And Fulton, a little soft liner there.
After 4 innings, Team Gold on top of Team Black, 5-1.
So 5-1 as we head to the top of the 5th here at Plum Senior High School. I'm losing my snow cone. I chopped into the wrong part of it.
Yeah.
You know, the flavor always going to sink to the bottom, but oh man, I'm making a mess.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
Connor. Oh, what am I doing?
Good thing it's just ice, right? Oh, wow.
Both of us really failing at this snow cone right now.
Yep.
Well, I kind of got it back a little bit. Trying to level the top, difficult.
No, it is.
So coming into pitch for Team Gold is Isabella DiCarlo from Penn Hills.
Leading off, 14 Black from West Green, number 19, Peyton Gilbert.
Peyton Gilbert from West Green going to be leading off, and she's going to Penn West, California. The Vulcans. Great mascot. And that one hit into center, but
18 from Baldwin, number 26, Gabby Jurquay.
so a line drive out there to center from the leadoff hitter, 14 Black, and coming up is Baldwin's. Is this Riley Shaw? Is that what he said? There might be a couple of Baldwins on here. Oh no, it's Gabby Jurquay. Sorry about that. And Jurquay, ground ball, short over there, Fulton. And fires across. She's done that numerous times in her career. Really a good player. So Jordan Klingensmith from the Armstrong Riverhawks. She is heading to Carlo to continue her softball career. And Klingensmith fouls that one over the home dugout.
Remember that day? We got out of the car. Over the roof of the concession stand. I remember you and Ricky were. Yeah, I remember. Oh my God! I'm like, you got her sister up.
And DeCarlo. Oh, Klingensmith chops it right in front of home plate. Into charge and make the play at third. And that was Grace Vaughn charging that. Grace Vaughn will be heading to East Tennessee State. A couple Division I players here.
You a big Miley guy?
Oh, yeah, I love Miley. You saw me bobbing my head.
Yeah. There was a time I could play that on guitar.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I like it. I like Wrecking Ball Miley myself.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Didn't you sing Wrecking Ball?
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of early, more poppy Miley, right?
Yeah.
Party in the USA.
Mm-hmm. Probably when I was a kid.
And a Connor song was on.
Say that like it was like 40 or something years ago. It's like 10.
I thought you were going to make a joke about me right there.
Not this time.
Thank you.
No.
Connor's ageist. Considers me old.
Mm-hmm.
Leading off from Penn Trafford, heading to IUP, number 17, Cam Pongo.
IUP.
The Crimson Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cameron Pongo from Penn Trafford, they had her out there in center field last inning, and she made that play on the line drive for the first out of the inning. One hopper to third, low throw, good pick at first base.
From Chartiers Houston, heading to Kent State, number 14, Meadow Ferry.
Another Division I player here, Meadow Ferry. From Chartiers Houston, she'll be going to Kent State next year.
That's what I told her. I literally, like, right before she said that,
Rattles the camera. I didn't ever put the zip ties up because you brought a no-go back.
Yep.
That's all right. You still look good.
Yeah.
And that one into the baseball field. And swung on, hit deep, but caught. out there in right field for the second out of the inning.
From South Fayette, heading to Slippery Rock, number 2, Maddie Kavanaugh.
Maddie Kavanaugh won't have to change her colors much.
No.
Going to Slippery Rock next year. She's from South Fayette, the green and white. And that was spanked toward deep center, and it's out of here. Solo home run, another one on the board here. So Maddie Kavanaugh goes deep and make it 6-1 as they did award that run in the fourth inning to Team Gold. There was no force at home plate.
Number 2, Ella Ritchie.
Ella Ritchie heading to King University next year from Chartiers Houston. Oh, got to adjust that.
There you go. Sorry.
This is how, when we're sitting there together, these are our conversations. Oh, you know, introduce them. Yeah. Hey, here we go.
Good.
Like, I'm not.
Well, that was fun.
Maybe I should have taken zip ties with me
Yeah.
as I spit out a piece of the snow cone. Fouled away. Bing, bong, bing. Rattling around off the top of the dugout.
I think it's a little late for zip ties and whatnot.
Yeah, true that. Plus, I mean, the amount of effort it's going to take me to cut them off.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already drenched in sweat. I don't think anyone here needs to see more. As you should have seen me golfing yesterday, man. Completely drenched.
You know,
Shorts look like I jumped in a pond. And that's bad whenever you're sweating that much.
Yeah.
Definitely got made fun of by my golfing partners. Yeah, there were a lot of comments made. None very flattering, let me
No?
assure you. No? Yeah, no. All right, that'll do it in the fifth. Head to the top of the sixth. Team Black coming up. 6-1 leads Team Gold. Team Gold leads the Team Black. I'd like to have a team name for them, you know, the Team Black Marauders here.
This is why I would wait until the end. I'll keep them safe.
for Team Black from Avonworth. Going to Ryder, number 4, Sydney Savant.
So top of the sixth, leading off for Team Black. Ripped, but nice play in center field. That ball hung up just a little too long for Avonworth. Shortstop, Sydney Savant. And I believe, do you say Olivia Hood, I believe? And DiCarlo still on the mound from Penn Hills for Team Gold. And a 4-pitch walk there issued to Hood from DiCarlo.
Going to Charleston, number 27, Danny Pesci.
So catcher Danny Pesci from Plum, the hometown Mustangs, hosting this All-Star game once again for the second year in a row. And a ground ball toward the hole, and that one's off the glove and into left field. So a couple aboard here for Team Black. Rachel Mintier from Norwich is going to head to High Point University next year. And DiCarlo, strike right there. Base hit back through the middle and being sent. Good throw home, but around the tag and sliding in safely for the second run of the game.
From Newcastle, going to St. Francis, number 14, Olivia.
For Team Black, that was Kira Mangieri. So Mangieri making a nifty move there at the plate to avoid a good throw and a tag attempt. That ball tagged deep center. It's carrying and it's out of here. And a whole new ball game as the Team Black squad puts 4 on the board quickly.
From number 14, Olivia Hood.
So Hood delivers the 3-run homer after her teammate Mangieri slides around a tag and scores a run. So a 6-5 ball game here. Wow, Connor, quick turn of events there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, oh, they only give 3. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a 3-run homer, but...
Oh, no, they get 5.
Oh, they did give her 5?
Yeah.
All right, well. So I didn't know. That's the first time that's happened, I think. in these
Yeah. I was.
this All-Star game, but they give they
wondering
only
about
let three across and then the quick switches. But they did give the fourth run there on the 3-run homer by Hood, so that will make it 6-5 as Team Black comes roaring back in the top of the 6th inning with a 4-spot. Olivia Hood from Newcastle, the Red Hurricanes. She got that one up in the humid air, and it just carried out of here to dead center.
Yeah.
We've seen a couple of balls head out to dead center, so it's definitely carrying here tonight. Certainly got the weather conditions for it.
Yeah.
So we're going to head to the bottom of the 6th now. Team Gold will be up in the 2nd annual Western Pennsylvania Softball All-Star Game here at Plum Senior High School. You're watching High Top Sports Network. Josh Rettengost and Connor Schwartz here with you, eating snow cones on a hot evening. A very warm, late June evening. I mean, it was the longest day of the year a couple days ago. So Joe Rhodes thought we might have sun for the entire game, and I think he might be right.
Yep.
So Team Gold had a comfortable lead pretty much all game, but Team Black is back. Black is back.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go a little bit bigger so folks can check it. And that one fouled to the screen, and the camera holds strong once again. Zip ties. We don't need no stinking zip ties, even though I do have them right here. But you know how it goes.
Yep.
And first out is a strikeout.
Moving forward, going to get it. Number 3, Olivia Grimm.
That one's on the baseball field as well. See what I was writing there?
Yeah.
Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers said in,
Yeah.
my space bar doesn't work, an interview on Tuesday that the 2025 season will likely be his last in the NFL. And boy, isn't that great for us because the Super Bowl championship in his last season. How about her?
Mm-hmm.
Connor's not a believer in Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know.
Oh, it drops in. Miscommunication there between the second baseman, center fielder, and right fielder.
From Southmoreland, going to UNC Pembroke. Number 5, Michaela Etley.
It's going to be a storybook ending for Aaron Rodgers, just like it was for Jerome Bettis.
Yep.
He'll walk off the field a Super Bowl champion. Steelers get another one. It's going to be great. And everybody's hating. You know what they say? Haters going to hate.
That's true.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Connor, what do you think, Aaron Rodgers? Do you think we're a playoff team with him?
We're usually a playoff team.
That's true. No matter who's back there.
How far do we get? You know.
Are we a playoff win team? Do we get one win with Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe we'll get one.
That's an improvement over the
Yeah.
past, 10
Yeah, it
years. Yeah, so.
Instead of 10-7 first round exit, 10-7 second round exit.
Ah, I like where your head's
Yeah.
at, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one fouled off the
Full
instep.
of optimism.
Full of, yeah, we're going to win one and then get blown out by the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, still.
I don't know. The Chiefs were kind of slipping last year. Barely winning game. They won a lot of games.
Well, they made it
so-
to the Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
not really slipping.
No, but in terms of how they've been the past few seasons.
Well, I mean, pretty much their success has been unsustainable in the NFL with the salary cap and whatnot. I mean, you can't just keep trotting the same guys out over and over. Those guys get paid. But they've done a phenomenal job of winning multiple Super Bowls in a 5-6 year span and getting back to one last year. Though losing, thankfully. I told my son they were going to get smoked, and they did.
Yep.
He didn't believe me. So I took $10 from him. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
I said, "You want to bet on that?" He said, "Yeah, make it 10." I said, "All right."
Fair enough.
Of course, I didn't take it from him.
No.
And I'm teaching him a bad lesson right there because I'm like, I'll make him make the bet, and then when he loses, I make him feel bad. I'm like, hand it over, and then he like gives me the face. I'm like, I can't take his money. But that's setting a bad precedent. You know, if you're gonna wager, you gotta be willing to lose.
That's true.
Base knock, left side.
Some people don't get that.
I know, right? They think, oh, my dad's on the other end of that. Nope, that's a casino.
Going to Carlo, number 5, Gianna Ferrari.
So Gianna Ferrari coming up will be attending Carlo, along with Jordan Klingensmith next season. Swing and a miss right there.
See, those Florida Panthers are back-to-back Stanley Cup champions.
Hey, not bad.
No.
I mean, I don't mind that.
Yeah,
As long as Connor McDavid keeps losing,
absolutely.
you know? I don't really care for the way that he was promoted when he came into the league. Ooh, Sidney
Yeah.
Crosby's done. Well, meanwhile, that guy continues to average more than a point per game and be the best player on our team yet again. But yeah, Connor McDavid can skate real fast.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, he scores goals. Cool. Meanwhile, Crosby does everything on the ice all the time for the past 20 years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's the next one.
Yeah. I see the I see the Ovechkin Crosby debate, much like the Ronaldo Messi debate. One's a pure goal scorer, the other does everything else.
Right. Messi, a pure goal scorer.
Okay.
Ronaldo does everything for the team.
Yeah,
I know.
Come on now.
I like Ronaldo. I like him.
He's a fantastic player. I don't get why people have to choose one or the other.
No, it's always like that.
I know, but still. So, appreciate their greatness while they're here.
Yeah, agreed, Connor. That ball into
There.
right. We're going to have a play,
They
maybe.
are old.
Throw and in safely is Fulton. She slides in with a run, insurance run there for Team Gold.
Frazier going to East Tennessee State, number 13, Grace.
Some people don't appreciate their players while they're here.
I know, man, and I'll tell you what.
Appreciate Paul Skeens before he's on the Yankees in a couple of seasons.
You mean like next season, the
Next
way it's going for him? He's
Yeah.
going to want to be out of here.
Nah.
Pete Scoons, as we like to call him in my fantasy league. But the Pirates made a move today that they're calling up former Angels pitcher Michael Darrell Hicks.
Oh, wow.
So he's coming up. Chris Stratton down. Michael Darrell Hicks. What a name, huh?
Yeah.
He's a goofball-looking guy. Apparently he was like pretty highly touted when he broke in.
What happened?
He's 27, 1-0 with a 9.39 ERA with the Angels before getting DFA'd on the 8th of June. Pirates claimed him off waivers. And we'll see. I think he was highly touted, but I can't. There's nothing really in that article. But I mean, that's the move right there. Michael Darrell Hicks. Come on.
Yeah.
He's back.
Playoffs, here we come.
Championship. Kidding, of course. The Pirates may never win a World Series again, and that's just heartbreaking.
Yeah, it is. Not with this ownership.
Amen to that, brother. So 7-5. I think I changed the score. I didn't. There it is. 7-5. One down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Team Gold on top, 7-5. Second annual Western PA Softball All-Star Game here at Plum Senior High School, home of the Mustangs. And a walk drawn there, so now we have a couple of runners on here for Team Gold with one out. And another walk will load the bases for Team Gold.
From Penn Hills, heading to CCAC, number 22, Isabella DiCarlo.
So Isabella DiCarlo coming up with a big spot here. Bases loaded. One down. Bottom of the sixth. Team Gold up by a couple. Base hit here would add some big-time insurance. Oh, snap throw down to third, nearly caught the Team Gold runner leaning down there. I think that, I can't see the number. It's a Frazier player. I'm not sure if that's Grace Vaughn. She's down there, or yeah, I think that's would be who it is. And that'll do it for, well, they only had one out on the scoreboard there, but that strikeout marks the end of the sixth inning. So getting ready to head to the top of the seventh. Team Gold, a chance to shut it off and close out a victory.
Personal training and gym memberships for everyday fitness. We offer private lessons for baseball and softball, and we train athletes of all sports and all ages. Sign up today and mention All-Star Game to receive 10% off your first package or membership. That's Piano Sports Training. The champions are made. Additionally, East Suburban Sports Medicine Center is celebrating over 40 years of excellence, serving Monroeville, North Huntington, Murraysville, Penn Hills, Penn Township, Plum, Greensburg, Kissimmee, and more. See us for all your rehabilitation needs and visit www.essmc.com.
What in the world? Connor's. Do you follow that?
No. I should.
I guess. Connor just showed me some wild stuff on the gram.
I'm trying to find this one picture.
Little elbows. And I'm like, what's this? And I look down and I can't even describe it on the air. And it's not what you might think. It was just out of left field. Just something I did not expect. All right, great start to the top of the seventh here. Connor's wild Instagram. He doesn't follow it, he says, and I can't even say it what it is. So that's a good thing that you don't follow it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's hilarious.
Maybe.
Alexander Mogione finally in the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Wow.
I used to like him. It's back when I followed hockey really, really closely.
Yep.
And that one chopped, one hopper towards short. Throw across is good. Out number one on the board.
From West Allegheny going to Penn West Cal U, number 2, Autumn Bielecki.
Autumn Bielecki coming up. And that one fouled. Back to the screen, see if the camera stayed intact. It did. All right. I got a bug on my ear. Oh no, that was just a giant bead of sweat. Swing and a miss on that high riser. And another one. That's a strikeout, so one out away here.
Mount Pleasant going to Pitt Johnstown, number 25,
So Gigi Stanek up with 2 down. Her team trailing by a couple here in the top of the 7th inning. And that ball misses. And Stanek sends one down the line. That's going to be foul. I heard she almost hit Grandma.
Wow.
That's never something you want to do.
Yeah.
And Stanek fouls another one away.
Same result. I might walk. It's just good. So it's not bad for
And swing and a miss. And that'll do it. Wait, do they play more innings? I can't remember, honestly. Oh, no, they're out taking the field, so maybe they play 9. I can't remember.
Huh.
They must. It's 7-5, and the home team is leading. And you're going to the bottom of the 7th, and must be playing 9 innings. I feel like I do kind of remember that from last year now. So more softball.
Okay.
There was a disturbance in the force, I know that. Now they know why.
I heard it was my body here that caused the
Like that.
Or Jaden. It's probably Jaden. Yeah, Grace, throw that ball.
Little journey, between top of the 7th and bottom of the 7th.
Is that Jeffrey Marco to see over there?
And first pitch upstairs. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning, Team Gold at the plate. They are up by a couple. And chopped back up the middle, ranging over, making the play, and the throw on to first. That was good. Nice play there in the field from Avonworth's Sydney Savant for the first out of the inning. And that one skied towards left field. The lights are on here at Plum, and the catch is made in left field. Sierra Camacho back up for another at bat, heading to Kent State next year. And that one's fouled away and up above us and over our little metal bleachers, which have put my posterior to sleep, Connor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like sitting on metal bleachers.
No, it sucks.
And, you know, the amount of times that Joe Rhodes and I have said to each other, you know, we got to get those stadium chair thingies that hook into the metal bleachers
Oh,
that are
yeah.
nice and comfy. And you figure after 5 years of High Top Sports Network, we would have gotten those by now. But, you know, Joe and I are the type of guys that have just figured out you can take an umbrella golfing.
Wow.
So, look at that changeup. That was ridiculous. She turned it over and, like, threw it backhand. It was wild. Yeah, so since we just figured out umbrellas, I figured it'll be a couple more years before we actually get those stadium seats that don't have you sitting on hard metal all night.
Yeah.
And that one off the backstop. Is the camera okay? It is. And out of the inning goes Team Gold. So that is 7 full. And there's one more inning, we've been told. Uno mas. So heading to the top of the 8th.
Maybe your coach will notice that.
This is fine. Kept here.
I had one less problem without you. Not you, Connor. I have one. I'd have like 30 less problems without you.
All right, now.
Hey, bing bong. So Rachel Bann leading off. Riverhawks pitcher heading to Seton Hill. Going to play for the Griffins next season.
Wow.
The Griffins.
Griffins.
It's a flying lion, right? A griffin is a flying lion, isn't it? Pretty sure it's a mythological beast that flies through the air and is a lion.
Family from Rhode Island.
Yes. Quahog, in fact,
Yeah.
is a legendary creature with the body of a lion and the head and wings of an eagle.
Mm-hmm.
And also, star of Family Guy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at those things.
Wow.
Well, look at that. You ain't messing with that.
No, guess not.
That's a weird looking face, though. See, like this guy looks more, that looks tougher.
Yeah.
That doesn't look right. That looks like a full eagle that has a lion's body. Well, I guess they did kind of say that, but
Guess
like,
so.
some of these griffins, like classic griffin, there's a Pinnicus, Minoan griffin, Hyracosphinx.
Okay.
It's got to be Egyptian, right?
Yeah.
Keithong,
Huh.
Axix. Those are all griffins?
Guess so.
I didn't realize that there was such a diverse lineage of.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
thought there was
gold
just
mane
one.
griffin. Look at that. So the eagle head is really up to your interpretation, it seems like.
Guess so.
Lion's body is this griffin looks like he gets pushed around.
Yeah.
Hey, nice hair, buddy. So Ban draws a walk as we talk about griffins. I kind of thought they looked more. I thought the lion had the head. I guess not. It's an eagle head, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. So what
There was
happened
some
there?
Other type of bird, and it was an eagle.
Oh, Ban got a courtesy runner. That's what it was.
Oh.
I'm like, what is happening? We're talking griffins over here, and people are walking on and off the field.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Huh.
And that one popped towards shallow right, and it's just going to land outside the first baseline.
Got one of those apps that tells me, you know, when games are about to start. So every time there's a Pirates game about to start, I'm like, oh, it's gives me a notification. 30
You're
minutes.
super excited.
And then it comes, oh yeah, something like that.
You're like, yeah.
And then I see, oh my god, it started. Then like maybe 5-10 minutes later, we're already like 2 down, like every time almost.
Are we 2 down right now? Is
Yep.
that what you're trying to tell me?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, Connor, we are not a good team.
Yeah. It's like clockwork. Every time I get I usually get them both in bulk with the 2 notifications from SofaScore. So the game started and
Yeah, no doubt.
the team that's not the Pirates scores.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Well, 2 on here for, where are we at? Team Black, top of the 8th. Dina Rosen coming up, Fox Chapel, now a Fox Chapel alum. 7-5, Team Gold in the lead, and Rosen, I'm going to say she went on that particular offering. And swinging a miss there for strike number 2. And swing and a miss. Rosen goes down. That's out number 2 here. 2 on for Team Black, but excuse me, that was out number 1. Apologies. So Katie Weggett coming up. And that one fouled straight back and rattling the backstop. Camera is just right on the money.
How about that?
And changeup misses right there. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What was that? Like a flying ant.
Yeah.
Why do these bugs like me so much? I don't like that. Dude, I smacked that thing, it's back up. Well, no, it had a little bit of adrenaline there, it looked like. And
Yeah.
now gone.
Just flailing around for a little bit.
Yeah, it got back onto its legs or its feet or whatever you want to call them. And it was like, no, that's it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Charlie. So 2-2 count here. 1 out. And swing and a miss. That is strike 3. So now.
Heading to Pitt Johnstown, number 21, Kylie Metrick.
Kylie Metrick up with 2 down here in the top of the 8th inning. And first pitch in there for a strike. And that one misses outside. And that one in there for strike number 2 on the inside corner. And missing outside. And that went off the screen. And popped up. Please don't let it hit me. Please don't let it hit me. Nope. We're good. And the change up misses up high, so full boat. And off the plate, so bases are loaded. So Team Black trying to make a last-ditch effort here, a rally. Right. And ground ball to short. This should do it. Throw over to first. And that, I believe, is the... Oh, no, we're putting on equipment. Maybe not. I'm very confused. I thought they said the 8th, but maybe everybody gets to bat again. I don't know. Hey, the music, once the music's playing between innings, you know it's popping.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man, House of Pain jump around?
Yep.
Did you ever see Wisconsin, the football stadium, when they do that, the jump around?
No.
Oh, man, it's pretty insane. It's like 80,000 people.
Wow.
Actually, more than that. I think it's like 100. And so, like last year, Oregon, now in the Big Ten, their players started doing the jump around, like to kind of offset the, I guess, momentum, whatever you want to call it. So you see, like everybody in the whole stadium is like jumping during the song.
Yeah.
And then you look down on the Oregon sideline, and they're all doing it too. And it was just like, I don't know. I get why.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, man, we're going to utilize this to, we're going to get energy from this. Yeah. But it's like, it was so weird looking. Because, like, obviously, the Wisconsin players were doing it too. So, like, everybody in the stadium was jumping. It's just strange looking. Yeah. But those Oregon players, they were, like, really getting into it.
Fair enough.
They're like, yeah, watch this. You want to see jumping around?
Yeah.
I'll show you jumping around.
They did jump around.
Not to be confused with Mess Around, a song by Ray Charles that came out about 40 years before Jump Around, song by House of Pain.
Very similar songs.
Oh, very similar styles as well,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I often confuse Everlast and Ray Charles. Their singing styles and musical abilities.
Yeah.
Everlast. What a great name for a terrible rapper.
Wow.
Whitey Ford sings the blues. Yeah, you should have been singing them before you rapped. Throw down to second. That's a stolen base for Fulton. She's going to turn and go to third. And, oh, man, she's going to make a play for the plate. She's in there. Wow, what a hustle all the way around. I'll tell you what, that's a little show-off right there, showing the speed. Never stopped at all. And maybe she could give some of that to O'Neal Cruz.
Oh, please.
Because he stops all the time. That was impressive right there. I mean, she covered a lot of ground real fast.
Yeah.
And completely caught Team Black off guard there. Just kind of just lazily throwing the ball back to the infield. And So make it 8-5 there. And that ball ripped foul. And that ball smoked right center field and well out of here. Home run. Another one on the board for Team Gold. Polko goes deep again. I think that's our second in this game. And
You're allowed to do that? Oh my god.
Now batting from Shar Houston, going to Kent State, number 14, Meadow Ferry.
so Meadow Ferry coming up now. 9 on the board for Team Gold. They got 2 more here in the 8th. It's Fulton sprinting around the bases there. And then Polko went yard right after that. So a couple more runs on the board for Team Gold. And aside from that rally, in the 6th inning, 4 runs on the board, courtesy of Olivia Hood's 3-run homer, the big blow there. Team Black has pretty much been held in check so far in this 2nd annual Western PA Softball All-Star Game here at Plum Senior High School. Cooling off a little bit, Connor, but still blistering 88 degrees.
That humidity still.
It's not the heat, it's the humidity. Said everyone who wanted to talk about the weather. I don't know.
Yeah. I
Can't
guess so.
stand that. Not the heat, it's the humidity. Yeah, no kidding. That ball caught in right
All
field.
of the above.
Let me tell you something. It's not the heat. No, actually it is. It's pretty friggin' hot.
Yeah, it is. Not a fan of either.
No. I love heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like being hot. I'd much rather sweat than shivers. You know, I don't like the cold at all. But like the humidity definitely, it saps you. You know, it kills your low energy.
Yeah.
Gonna be low energy sleeping in a tub.
I always think the opposite things every season. Like summer, I'm like, oh, I like being cold now, you know, it's fine. But in winter, I'm like, oh, I hate it.
That's true. That's a very fair point.
Yeah.
I feel like I do that too sometimes.
At least the cold doesn't make you like sweaty and disgusting, I suppose.
I mean, speak for yourself. Fun times.
Yeah. Not a fan of sweat, personally.
No. Same.
I really like long sleeves, too.
I know. I've definitely seen you rock many stylish long-sleeved outfits.
Yeah.
Basketball season is the best season for Connor. He might show up in a suit,
Yeah.
or he might show up like looking like, you know, an Eskimo, or and all kinds of fun stuff.
Never
Connor's
know.
got style. Or he might show up in like the Terminator, like ankle-length leather
Very good.
coat, looking like a
That'd be my
hitman.
next investment.
Face knock. Oh, that one's going to get past the left fielder and off to the races.
And then summers, all I got the pants and I got my Nirvana T-shirt on right now. And that's
I know.
the best
couldn't,
I can do.
I couldn't believe the pants, honestly. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, dude, pants? And then you said, this game's going to be outside, isn't it? I said, yeah.
Just wanted
This
as
is
much
going to be
covering my body as I could because I am burnt. So.
Yeah, let's see if I can make this 92-degree day feel even warmer.
Yeah. Whatever burns my skin less, that's the last thing I need right now is.
That's
more
true.
burns.
You are sunburnt, so I will give you I'll give you that one. The sunburn looks brutal.
Yeah. Got
Ca-
my
You called it a tan line, but it's
burn line.
a burn line for sure.
the outline of the wife beater on me.
It looked like a, like when they have those like wildfires that are raging, and it's like gets cut off on a field.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's like burnt up to like a line. That was you, or is you, currently.
It's not going to be a fun week.
No, that looks real painful.
Yeah. Cold showers and lots of lotion.
Yeah, no doubt. That one ripped down the line. Hopefully Grandma is okay.
Yep.
Grandma's had some shots come her way.
Oh, there we go.
Buckos.
Milwaukee Brewers 6-0 up.
Oh, all right. Well, it's getting
Very piratey.
very piratey indeed.
Still need to use my 2 ticket vouchers. There's only one home game I can go to.
You going to the party bus?
Yeah. You got to use these ones by like June 30th, I think it is.
I got you.
When is the party bus? That July or August?
August.
Okay.
Yeah, it's late this year.
Gotcha.
Party bus, a staple of our family.
Mm-hmm.
Do you love the party bus?
Absolutely.
6-foot hoagies.
Good time. The whole gang.
The whole gang, indeed. We do. Do we take up a section?
Yeah. We turn out for those party bus games.
And if we're playing Philly, watch yourself because we might have to beat someone up.
Came close.
Oh man, that kid was. Well, I like how they called him a kid. He was 28.
Yeah.
Like, leave him alone. He's just a kid. I'm like, he's 28, and he's being a jerk.
Should know better.
He's like, I'm just rooting for my team. Just rooting for my team. I'm like, you're blocking my 90-year-old grandfather's view. Sit down.
Yeah.
And then it became, oh man, he sat down.
Mm-hmm.
Not because he was scared of me, but because there was 40 of us.
Yep. I mean, there's nice Philly fans behind us. Like, oh yeah, good game.
That's
we're
true.
not like that. That was nice.
Yeah, there's always cool fans like when you get jerks.
Yeah.
And like I had it happen to me in Yankee Stadium. First series that the Pirates had played there since the 1960 World Series, and this drunk moron got up. He saw me and my buddy in our Pirate stuff. And he took his hat off, and he was like, take a collection for the poor Pittsburgh Pirates. They can't afford nobody. And this old-timer goes, sit down, just screamed at him. And everybody else was like, yeah. And the guy sat down, and he goes, sorry about that. And I was like, let me buy you an adult beverage, sir. You deserve that. And then we ended up talking to these older Yankee fans the entire game, and they talked about what the Pirates used to be.
Oh, yeah.
And that was I think that might have been more painful than actually getting robbed of a victory in Yankee Stadium.
Yep.
Which is what happened that night.
Oh, man.
As Jason Giambi, of all people, beats out a game-ending double play. Methinks not. He was definitely out at first. But the Pirates ended up losing in 10 innings, and so goes the ongoing saga of failure.
It's always nice finding like a couple of people at a game or somewhere you can just talk to the whole time that never see again in your whole life.
Yeah, you know what? That happened. Took my son to Pirates White Sox game, and there were a couple White Sox fans sitting near us, and my son was kind of asking me questions about the White Sox and whatnot, and I started talking, and this guy leaned over and he goes, "You better listen to your dad. He seems to know what he's talking about." I go, "Well, if you tell him, maybe he will actually listen. I can't tell him to listen. He won't."
Yeah.
And this guy ended up talking to us the entire game.
That's nice.
He was a real nice guy.
Yeah. We're in where was it? The Butcher's Hook in London, watching the Chelsea game.
That sounds like a very. That sounds like a perfect name for a bar in London.
Yeah.
The Butcher's Hook.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's amazing.
These two guys, they were British, obviously, and they were talking.
They were from Pittsburgh.
About, yeah, I met a guy when I was in San Diego in November from Cleveland, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He got out.
Yeah, he did. We're talking to these two guys about Chelsea, about England, about the rest of our trip, because that was like the beginning of it. They told us like, oh, you're very personable people. You should film your whole trip, post it somewhere. I think people would be really into that. But
And you did?
no.
Nah, yeah, exactly.
Nobody needs to see me acting a fool across Europe.
I wanted to see it. I would definitely look at that.
Yeah.
And that is 10-5 now, and it's the end. That's a final. All right. Well, we got a final here.
10-5.
And it's 10-5 Team Gold with
Gold.
the victory. Another great showcase of softball talent here in Western PA, as another fine event organized by Coach DiLeonardo here at Plum,
How about that?
as the players high-five it. And I believe they name a most outstanding from both teams. I'm not sure. We'll hang around just quickly to find out. But the final score, Team Gold 10, Team Black 5, in the second annual Western PA Softball All-Star Game here at Plum Senior High School. High Top Sports Network, proud to be the broadcast partner for the first two of these. Hopefully we keep it going for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready to go eat somewhere.
Connor is. When are you not ready to go eat?
Rarely.
I'm kind of ready to go eat too, man. I'm with you.
Just have some DoorDash from the Oakwood Tavern.
Oh yeah? Did you get a
Yeah.
burger?
I got steak hoagie, loaded fries, and fried cauliflower.
Oh man, great order there, bud.
Mm-hmm.
That's a solid order.
Yeah. Got through 2 episodes of Game of Thrones before I remembered I have to come do this game.
Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting through it again.
Well,
Who's calling?
I'm glad you.
Joe Rhodes is calling me. See what he wants.
Yeah, they're going in 2 seconds. So we are. Going to find out who the most outstanding player is.
Ladies and gentlemen, now let's name our MVPs from both teams, both offensive and defensive. Starting first with our Team Gold MVPs. Firstly, our offensive MVP is Cam Ponko.
So Cam Ponko, the offensive MVP.
And our defensive MVP is Sierra Camacho.
And Sierra Camacho, the defensive MVP of the second annual Western PA Softball All-Star Game.
Now for our MVPs for Team Black.
Oh, that was the Team Gold MVP, sorry.
Is Olivia Hood.
So Olivia Hood with that 3-run homer, she wins the offensive MVP for Team Black.
And our defensive MVP is Gabby Jaquay.
So Gabby Jaquay, the defensive MVP for Team Black.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a hand for all of our players participating?
And congratulations to all of the players for another awesome showing of softball talent.
For coming out. As you're leaving, please pick up and throw away any trash in your area. And as always, please arrive home safely.
And that is going to do it for us as the teams get together for a final photo here at Plum Senior High School. Thanks so much for tuning in this evening. And thanks to Armstrong Indoor Athletics, our broadcast sponsor for this evening's event. That's going to do it for us here at Plum Senior High School. My name is Josh Rengos for Connor Schwartz. Thanks for tuning in, and check us out all summer long. See what's going on High Top. We'll be with you throughout the summer. Got some fun stuff coming up, but make sure you stay tuned to our social media. And we will see you here over the summer. Got some fun stuff coming up. Stay tuned. That's all for tonight's